We're up at the 10th Mountain Division headquarters in upstate New York to honor the troops coming home from Iraq. The larger story is the President of the United States had a vision and he made a promise, and he's keeping the promise. He said that we would be down to 50,000 forces in Iraq from 145,000 when we took office by this summer. We've already brought home over 80,000, including 2,800 young women and men who have done their third tour in Iraq, and so we're here to thank them and to celebrate their accomplishment.
You are an incredibly proud representation of what this unit has always stood for. More than 7 years ago, our military was given a mission in Iraq as complex and as challenging as any that has ever been attempted. With your help, Iraqis, leaders, and security forces persevered and are succeeding, and therefore, those who sought to make chaos and destruction the hallmark of the new Iraq, they have failed because of you.
I wish that all Americans could have a sense of really what they do, and I think every American has a responsibility to do something for someone in the military or a military family.
The anxiety a mother, father, husband, wife feels when they have a son or daughter, husband or wife in the battle zone is hard to measure. You really don't even realize how much anxiety you've been feeling until they're home and you let your guard down.
And then you feel just so completely different. Even a day later, you think, oh, you truly feel as though a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. And it's like, oh, he's home. He's home. I don't have to think, how's he doing? Is he okay? Because that's, while they're deployed, that's on your mind every single second.
Welcome home. I am proud to be here as the Second Lady of the United States, but I'm even more proud to be here as a military mom. It's our sacred duty to honor the service of those who sacrifice for our country, and we can all play a role with a simple act of service. I promise to continue to do all I can in our mission to support our service members and their families.
Because of the incredible sacrifice these families and soldiers have made, Iraq is now in a position where they have held 2 elections, where they in fact have a parliament, where they're forming a government, and they're about to build a country which is full of natural resources. But what they need is they need a governmental infrastructure. That's why as we draw down American forces, we're ramping up civilian help. We have people from the Treasury Department, the Commerce Department, the Department of Education, the Department of Agriculture, across the board, helping them generate the institutional capacity to make this country a stable entity in a very dangerous world that in fact is providing for its all of its citizens and setting an example for the rest of that region.
The Americans that went to war in Iraq served their country as well as any generation of fighting men and women in the remarkable history of this great country and this unit. They've climbed to glory and returned to a proud and grateful nation. So welcome home, 2nd Brigade Combat Team. May God bless you all in the rest of your careers, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.